From boxers who folded street bullies like laundry to MMA fighters who dropped dudes mid-flex. Sometimes people forget that real fighters don't just train for fun, they fight for a living, and when you push them too hard, too far, they hit back hard. So, let's check out the times when real fighters snapped back and delivered instant reality checks. Starting with a guy who thought mocking a pro fighter was a good idea until a WASN single quotes to now. Let's get into it. Number 15. Pro boxer Taden Beltran fights his high school bully.
Never be me. There's levels to this, kid. Probably too stupid to lose your fucking lesson. Good? You alright? Yeah. No, finish it. Put it around a little bit.
That's it. No, alright, alright. Hey, you got in the ring though. Give you props for getting in the ring.
Too. He's being nice. Don't fucking make fun of people who are in the fucking special ed program.
Don't make fun of my fucking wife!
Ever. You'll never be me. There's levels to this, kid. Probably too stupid to lose your fucking lesson. Good? You alright? Yeah. No, finish it. Put it around a little bit.
That's it. No, alright, alright. Hey, you got in the ring though. Give you props for getting in the ring.
Too. He's being nice. Don't fucking make fun of people who are in the fucking special.
Taden Beltran, a pro boxer, finally faced his high school bully, the guy who tormented him for being in special education. Rude probably thought he still had the upper hand years later, but the karma factor in this fight was insane. Taden didn't go for the head or try to embarrass him. He kept it precise, clean, and controlled, showing exactly what it meant to be a pro. Years of torment, public mocking, and constant intimidation, all culminated in a controlled moment where Taden reclaimed his confidence and dignity. Number 14. Bully unknowingly picks a fight with an MMA fighter. This fight is the definition of when keeping it real goes wrong. We've got a bully who clearly thought he was the main character, stepping up with a fake tough energy. But the plot twist is that he accidentally picked a fight with a trained MMA fighter. Bro did not just bark up the wrong tree, he kicked the whole forest. The slam at the end had people hoping he was not dead. People forget that a street fight is not a UFC cage with padded floors and referees ready to dive in. One wrong move and things get real dangerous real fast. This bully learned that the hard way. Number 13. Random guy challenged jiu-jitsu black belt Robson Mura.
He's cheating. He's using all these moves. All right. Come on. What? Come on. Take your ass home, pretty boy. Dumbass. Enough? Nope. What? Who's the master? You are. Yeah, say it. Say it loud. Who's the man? Who's the man? No burpee? No burpee? No burpee? Why are you bleeding your own blood? Huh?
I'm done.
All right. Get. Yeah, just wait. Get. Get.
In this clip, watch pure comedy meet brutality. This random dude, probably thinking he could roll with jiu-jitsu black belt Robson Mura, started flexing, putting on his hat, taking off his shirt, and rolling in with classic wannabe energy. But he forgot that Robson Mura moved like water. At one point, Robson literally used the guy's own t-shirt against him. Can you imagine being choked with the shirt he just proudly flexed in? You can see the dude slowly realizing that strength alone doesn't mean a thing in a real fight. Number 12. BJJ blue belt claims no woman can beat him. A female brown belt proves him wrong.
Fighter. He's a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu who decided to challenge a female brown belt. He believes that no woman can beat him. I must warn you, the outcome of this match is not for the faint-hearted.
I'm gonna absolutely demolish her. I'm 175 pounds, made of pure steel. She's what, 65 pounds? She's a woman. No woman could beat me. The match is over already. It's done. I beat her already.
Now this clip is a masterclass in getting humbled by reality. We've got a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt, not some random guy. An actual trained practitioner who somehow convinced himself that no woman on earth could beat him. Then he stepped up to challenge a female brown belt, and the way he talked before the match was insane. But it took seconds for karma to clock in for overtime. The brown belt moved with the fluidity and precision only years of discipline can create. While he was flailing like a malfunctioning NPC at the end, he didn't just lose, he lost badly. So badly that the next day's MRI showed a grade 3 ACL tear. Number 11. A guy challenges Sean Strickland to a fight and quickly learns his lesson.
The toughest, most ruthless UFC champ who makes anyone answer for their words. At one of the tournaments, this arrogant punk publicly humiliated the champ by challenging him.
What do you do? I do train. I do some boxing. Influencer? So I don't like that term. What are you? I'm a guy, man. What are you? MMA fighter.
Sean agreed, ready to test the rascal's skills. Seeing he was just a showboater, Strickland began the monologue of pain. Destroying him with his fists, eventually knocking all the nonsense out of the idiot.
Sean Strickland, literally one of the toughest and most ruthless UFC fighters out there, schooled someone who clearly underestimated him, so this arrogant guy decided to publicly humiliate the champion by challenging him. Sean agreed, calm and collected, like a predator letting his prey stumble into the trap. From the jump, it was obvious that this punk had zero idea what he was dealing with. The dude went from cocky and loud to being completely overwhelmed, literally within minutes. Looks like Sean knocked the nonsense right out of him, literally and figuratively. Number 10. A bodybuilder challenged a pro boxer.
Enough.
quickly found out it wasn't.
For this one, we've got a bodybuilder rolling, thinking his massive arms and chiseled chest automatically make him untouchable. Well, big mistake from the first exchange. It was obvious that muscles alone were not cutting it. The pro boxer moved with lightning speed and landed clean shots that barely made the bodybuilder look in control. By the end, the bodybuilder's ego was bruised harder than his face. It was a classic showdown that reminded everyone watching that size is fun, but skill dominates in the ring. Number 9. A soldier challenged a UFC fighter to a sparring match.
In the next clip, UFC fighter Carlos Condit was leading an MMA seminar for US soldiers. One of them thought it would be a good idea to test him in a sparring match. He quickly realized why stepping up to a professional fighter is never a smart move.
So, UFC fighter Carlos Condor was running an MMA seminar for some US soldiers, basically teaching the craft and showing techniques. But then there was this one guy who thought he was a hero at first. It probably felt like a fun challenge in his head, but reality hit fast. Carlos didn't even break a sweat. He moved with timing and power that only ears in the UFC can build. Every attempted move by a soldier was effortlessly countered, dodged, and neutralized. The whole scene was low-key hilarious though. You can see the soldier realizing in real time why professionals exist. Number 8. A bully trash talks to a trained fighter, gets humbled during the actual fight.
A trash talker hyped himself up before a boxing match.
We gotta fight out. I'm gonna knock out. I'm gonna knock you the out. I'm gonna knock you. I don't need shit. I don't need nothing. I'm gonna knock you the out though.
But once the fight began, all the talk faded, and he had to face the truth inside the ring.
Round 1, baby, let's get it. There it is. Let's go, John. Let's go.
So this dude was hyping himself up like he was about to headline a championship fight. He was pacing, yelling, repeating the same lines over and over again. The confidence was wild, but the delusion was even wilder. But the second the bell rang, all the trash talk just evaporated. The crowd's reaction made it even better. Every clean shot the trained fighter landed felt like a reality check, echoing through the whole gym. The bully went from loudmouth chaos to silent panic and, honestly, beautiful character development. Number 7. A self-proclaimed street fighter challenges an MMA fighter that gets beaten up in the ring.
It's sparring, but once it started, he ignored the rules and went way too hard. The response was a painful reminder of what happens when you test a real fighter.
This self-proclaimed street fighter challenged an MMA pro to some light sparring. Classic mistake. Every move this street fighter threw was met with precision encounters, locks, and punishing strikes that reminded him exactly why professionals train for years. He got schooled in the ring in front of everyone, and honestly, it was so satisfying to watch. What's wild is how quickly things go from light sparring to full-on humiliation. So yeah, never test someone who actually knows what they're doing. Respect the craft or get humbled in front of everyone. Number 6. A pro fighter destroyed a big guy in a fight.
This big fella quickly got a lesson that size doesn't matter that much in a fight.
This huge guy rolled in thinking size alone would carry him through. But man, he was about to learn a lesson in humility. The pro fighter didn't even break a sweat. Moved in, read the big dude like an open book, and before you knew it, he locked him into a deadlock. You can practically see the guy's confidence vanishing with one solid lock, and he tapped out. The pro fighter schooled him in seconds. Number 5. A bodybuilder tried to fight a pro jiu-jitsu fighter.
The bodybuilder, just like many others in his sport, thought that just because he trains his muscles, it automatically means that he can fight, and the rest is history.
This is peak cringe for the bodybuilder who rolled up thinking his muscle game alone could beat a pro jiu-jitsu fighter. You can tell this was a complete mishmash. The jiu-jitsu pro moved like water, dodging, weaving, and landing kicks that hit harder than our guy probably expected. He tried to throw his weight around, thinking brute strength would save him. But nope. Every kick from the pro was like a reminder that technique will always win over size. You can see him start to slow down, probably questioning every protein shake he has ever downed. Number 4. A bully challenged a fighting coach and got immediately humbled.
Thinking he could win with his usual street fighting moves and knock the coach out. It was obvious the coach was just toying with him, but eventually he decided to put an end to it.
Fucking work. What? Let's work. Your attitude is gonna get cracked in a boxing gym. Alright? Can't just come up to a boxing gym and want to fucking challenge the coach. Hands up. Hey, let me see you get mad. Huh? Let me see you get mad. Hey, let me see you get mad. Fucking can't come to the gym after we fucking challenge the coach. Let's fucking work. It's elite boxing, baby. This is elite boxing. This is elite boxing, baby. Let's go. Fuck that. You can't just come in the gym and fucking have to work. Have to work with someone. Let's work. Let's work, baby.
Challenging dangerous boxers is something that still happens to this day.
This is straight up chef's kiss. Savage. So, this guy, Mr. Overconfident, literally drove an hour just so that he could flex his so-called street fighting skills on a boxing coach. Bro really thought he could just roll into a legit gym, land a knockout like he's in some action movie. From that jump, it's obvious the coach is not even breaking a sweat. He was literally toying with the guy, letting him play around like he was in an arcade boxing game. But once the coach decides enough is enough, Mr. Confident realizes this is not just a street corner brawl. You can't just challenge someone in their zone and expect an easy win. Number 3. Merab Dvalishvili claps back at a fan who grabbed him. There is regular fight week chaos, and then there is whatever went down at UFC 310 in December 2024. Merab Dvalishvili was minding his business after his teammate's fight, probably still riding the end in a line, still in the post-fight buzz zone, when everything flipped instantly according to reports. A fan didn't just trash talk from a distance. He allegedly grabbed Merab, got in his face and straight up started insulting him. Just imagine grabbing a UFC champ like he is your buddy from high school, trying to prank him. The audacity should honestly be studied well. Security had to step in and try to hold Merab back where the tension was already at max volume. Things escalated even further when one of Merab's teammates started throwing punches at the fan. Later, Merab made it clear that this was not just some random troll trying to farm clout. He claimed the guy was allegedly connected to his upcoming opponent's camp and called it straight up provocation. If that's true, the whole thing makes even more sense because fight camps are already full of mind games, pressure and energy. The regulatory body ultimately punished the teammate involved with a suspension and a fine. Still, Merab did not walk back his reaction even for a second. He stood by it because, for fighters, respect isn't optional. It's oxygen. You can't just walk up to someone who literally trains to fight for a living, grab them and expect a casual customer service style response. Number 2. Julius Francis knocks a bully out in Wembley's box park.
fuck you trying to do? I hope you have a heart. I hope you have a heart.